Don in London. Hello, January 4th, 2009. My video is all about recovery from addiction to substance or behaviour. My addictive substance, alcohol. My behaviour, well, drinking, working, relationships, you name it. I could take it to extremes because I felt I needed to be perfect, and I was never perfect in any shape or form, but I thought I had to strive to be perfect. And where did that come from? Well, mainly from fear of not being good enough and wondering how to fit in, be a part of, make life work, look like other people, all those things, driven by 1,000 forms of fear and never knowing quite what the fear was based on. And what I've found in recovery, one day at a time, is my fears have diminished. My putting on a brave face has diminished. My need to utilise ego to feel better at the expense of, I guess, I don't know who or what, has diminished as well. So that I just need a bit more courage, faith and confidence to face whatever the day has in store for me. So these days I prefer, after many, many years of drinking, not to, on a daily basis, just for 24 hours. A 24-hour program helps me do this, and that's the program of the Fellowship of AA, Alcoholics Anonymous. And on the way, family, friends, community love me enough either to help me and support me or to leave me to sort it out for myself. And in different parts of my story, all those things happened. So tough love sometimes, where people said, no, we can't help you because you can't stop drinking. And why not? And there are many questions about that, but before I go too far, I am in the Fellowship of AA. It saved my life. It's a bunch of unique, authentic people. We are a bunch of unique, authentic people, all on our own unique, authentic path. And we choose our path as we go. We are not predetermined. We're not waiting for the next prediction in our lives, because now that we've stopped drinking, we don't need to predict it. We need to be open to the choices as they unfold in life, rather than holding ourselves to an idea of what life ought to be. Life is as it is. So what is the Fellowship of AA? I will share the Statement of Intent, or AA Preamble, because it puts me back in the moment of now to understand what's important to me. Sober comes first so that I can be a part of family, community and society as the choices unfold. And it goes like this, the AA Preamble or Statement of Intent. Alcoholics Anonymous is a fellowship of men and women who share their experience, strength and hope with each other, that they may solve their common problem and help others to recover from alcoholism. The only requirement for membership is a desire to stop drinking. There are no dues or fees for AA membership. We are self-supporting through our own contributions. AA is not allied with any sect, denomination, politics, organisation or institution. Does not wish to engage in any controversy, neither endorses nor opposes any causes. Our primary purpose is to stay sober and help other alcoholics to achieve sobriety. And part of why I do these videos, for people who can't get to meetings or are not sure about what is AA, and also to share the message on a daily basis of what is happening, or to me, and to keep me sober, and to maybe use this literature here, daily reflections about how life is. And I have a look on the internet sometimes. January for me is all about step one, reminding myself and admitting I am powerless over alcohol, and if I were to drink, life would be unmanageable again. So I admit it, and then I need to accept it. And part of acceptance is a daily process. So if we think we've admitted, accepted, and we can move on, the answer is yes, as long as we don't forget that we are in a place of acceptance. Going back to drinking will bring back all the chaos. And I was just looking on the internet and saw a reminder of step one questions, and here are some of them, and I'll give you some answers before I go waffling on. First question, do you require a drink the next morning? Or did I? And the answer was yes, in the end, 24/7. It doesn't apply to everybody who's an alcoholic, some are bingers. Do you prefer to drink alone, or did you? And the answer was yes. Isolated drinking meant I didn't have to explain my drunkenness to anybody. Do you lose time from work due to drinking? I lost everything. Is your drinking harming your family in any way? And the answer was yes, by my absence or my inability to be a part of family. Do you crave drink at a definite time daily? In the end, 24/7 for me. Do you get the inner shakes unless you continue drinking? In the end, yes. Does drinking make you careless of your family's welfare? Well, I was a single chap, but I do have a brother, a sister, a mother, and other family, and I wasn't able to be a part of. Has drinking made you irritable? In the past, very. Does drinking make you careless of your family? Oh, repeating myself. Has drinking changed your personality? It certainly did. I had no personality in the end. Does drinking cause you bodily complaints? Well, yes. Emergencies, intensive care, you name it, been there, seen it, done it. Horrible, detestable, shaming and very guilty about it at the time, not realising I had a disease. Yeah, goes on. Does drinking cause you difficulty in sleeping? Yes, because I just needed to keep on drinking, and then I wanted oblivion for years and years and years, to take my mind off everything, or drink to take my mind off everything that was ailing me. Has drinking made you more impulsive? I can't remember. Have you less self-control since drinking? I can't remember. Has your initiative decreased since drinking? I can't remember. Has your ambition decreased since drinking? No, I was driven. And then when 24/7 drinking came in, I just wanted to die. Has your ambition decreased since drinking? It did. Do you lack perseverance in pursuing a goal since drinking? No, it actually made me more and more obsessive, and then it took away everything. And I could go on. There are more questions, and it's not. I don't say it to depress me or to boast or anything like that. It's just as it was. It was horrible. But the answer is, once we stop drinking, there is more to learn. We have a gap, and that gap in the first days, weeks, months is horrible. It torments us, because it's like we know the answer to get out of this, to fix ourselves. And true fixing, if you like, is not to fix. So I go with AA, where I can go talk about whatever's going on in my head, and it helps me. And the daily reading, or daily reflections for today, January is all about step 1, powerless over alcohol and life being unmanageable. And it says here, begin where you are. We feel that elimination of our drinking is but a beginning. A much more important demonstration of our principles lies before us in our respective homes, occupations and affairs. It's usually pretty easy for me to be pleasant to the people in an AA setting. While I'm working to stay sober, I'm celebrating with my fellow AAs our common release from the hell of drinking. It's often not so hard to spread glad tidings to my old and new friends in the programme. At home or work, though, it can be a different story. It is in situations arising in both of those areas that the little day-to-day frustrations are most evident, and where it can be tough to smile or reach out with a kind word or an attentive ear. It's outside of AA's rooms that I face the real test of the effectiveness of my walk through AA's 12 steps. And the gift is 12 steps of action to change our attitude and behaviour on a daily basis. And we can't learn them all at once, and we need a bit of time. So as long as we don't try and fix ourselves with a drink, and we offer ourselves up for a choice today, choose to live sober and try to find out what life has for us and how it can work again, using the 12-step program in practice rather than just thinking it. It's actually an emotional feeling program. It helps us understand where we are, what we can do, and how to go about it. And there is a serenity prayer to God or good conscience, whatever floats your boat. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference, hopefully and simply, is just for one day.